Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Today we are talking about the 3 events that we have coming up in Harry Potter Wizards Unite, announced only a week after the game's release. Wizards Unite comes to Indianapolis this summer for the first real-world fan festival. So this is Indianapolis, Indiana, US of A. And ready your wands and mark your calendars. Join your fellow witches and wizards in Indianapolis, Indiana this upcoming Labor Day weekend, August the 31st to September the 1st, for the first major Harry Potter Wizards Unite fan festival. Make sure to follow Harry Potter Wizards Unite on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to keep an eye out for Harry Potter Fan Festival. For more details about ticket availability, special hotel rates and event details as they become available. So this is huge that they've only just released this a week after the game released fully, and we have, Pokemon Go first took about a year before it was released, and also you can expect that this will be way better controlled than that. In terms of the first one was a flop because of internet capabilities for people whilst they were there. But they have like a whole checklist I've seen of things that they have to now meet the criteria when holding events for things like this. So this is huge. Now, I would love to go to this. In an ideal world, I could easily book this off work. That's not a problem. It's just money. Financially, it would cost me £700 to £800 in flights alone. And then I'd obviously have to buy accommodation, which accommodation wouldn't be too expensive a spend. It'd probably be around $160 US, which is about £140 US UK, and that's not that bad. So in terms of my plans to go this, it's not happening. I would love to go. I have started, just on the off chance anybody would want to support me, a GoFundMe page. It's down in the link below in the description. So if anybody does want to help work towards, I've asked for £600 towards it, and I could pay the rest. But realistically, if I'm ever going to go, that's what I'd have to be able to go. So if anybody does want to, fund me, that would be massively appreciated. But it's just like I'm just putting it out there, but I'm not really expecting to get anything. I'd just be extremely shocked and grateful. So yeah, that's there if you want it. However, there is an event that I will be able to attend, and this is the second one to talk about. Task Force Emergency Imminent. A Task Force emergency approaches. On Saturday, grab your wand and help the SOS Task Force contain a flare-up of Foundables. For a limited time, INS will provide extra spell energy, and Care of Magical Creatures Tracers will award additional family experience. So, in terms of what that means, it looks like we will be getting extra family experience. So that is, we'll probably be able to level up our rank for Care of Magical Creatures a lot easier. Inns will give more energy, so that's when you want to stock up. I have, out of all the things to max up, I think energy is one of the better things to do so, because on events like this, I'll be able to stack up to 225. And that'll last me for a good few days without having to go on an XP hunt. So that's going to be pretty good going into that event. And it looks like there will also be an increase in spawns, possibly of a Care of Magical Creatures type. You would imagine so. So it's the first event, and I'm really happy they've released something so quick. And in addition to that, it has something to do with it'll mean increased energy, as some people have found that to be a trouble of the game, that it's very difficult to sometimes get energy, and sometimes if you run out, well, you're kind of screwed. And then finally, we have the brilliant event, Fantastic Flora and Fauna, coming to us. The Fantastic Flora and Fauna event was available in beta, but some people obviously weren't able to play it other than if you were in New Zealand or Australia. Now, the brilliant event works like this. They've got extra spawns added into the mix. So we've got unicorn, I think it's buttbeak or hippogriff. We've got a tree stump. We've got an acromantula, a salamander, and then a certain type of plant, which I'm having trouble naming, which is this one. So we've got some brand new ones, and As you can see, these are quite high threat level. So we've got some emergency and severe. We've got medium and high for a unicorn. So really, this is the time that you want to get this full. It's probably worth grinding. But the main thing are these books. So the treasure trunks that you open in this will give you special books that you may have noticed that you will need in professions. So if I go to my lessons now, there are parts of my skill tree that I can't upgrade because it requires 4 green books. These books are things that you will get exclusively from events. Therefore, it is definitely worth grinding out these events so that you can make your profession more powerful. So there'll be more, I'll put more information out on it closer to the day. I believe the countdown on that is about 5 days away. So they're not going to clash, and we'll be able to get into that. Any extra details I'll find out along the way in relation to it, I'll of course let you know. I will release a future video which details the exact countdown. I'm going to look for a site that has a countdown timer, because countdown timers are better because they apply to everybody rather than saying a specific date, specific time. Okay, well that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon. Okay, well that's all for this one. See you guys soon.